Hey everybody, this is Vlad from Team Twisted Duelist. I'm going to video my friend. Here we go.
Hey everybody, it's Scott from Team Twisted Duelist doing here with another video for my channel and for the team. I'm going to go over my fluffals today. This is my build. It's going to be changing up a little bit, but this is my build currently that I'm going to be running until I pick up a few more things. We're going to start off with the main deck. Alright, first off with 3 Fluffal Dog, Basic, Searcher of the deck. Pull his effect off a lot. Really good card to have. Only 2 Owl. Its effect is not needed to be at 3, so you can just use 2 for fusioning. So you don't need to have 3. 3 would be too cloggy at that point.
Yeah.
I run 3 Sheep, mostly because I run 3 polymerizations, because I can't use the polymerizations from use it to fuse from the graveyard, so I'll pop back a Edge Imp so I can pull off a polymerization, do a couple quick things. And it's good to pop back in your put your fluffals back in your hand so you can use their effects again. So it's really good to have it for that. I run 3 Fluffal Bear, mostly because I like to bring out Frightful Bear. Also, I like to use his Toy Vendor effect and his polymerization effect. So I run 3. 3 could be cloggy, but I really love having 3. And it also adds to my Fluffal monster count, so when I use Toy Vendor, I have a higher chance of pulling Fluffals.
Yeah.
I run 3 Chain. Mostly, I run 3 because of its effect, especially when I use it with Toy Vendor, get off its effect. Or if for a chance I'm using Toy Vendor and it happens to pop up, so I get its effect from that way too, also. So either way that works. And also use it from its field effect and everything like that. So Chain's always good to have. So I use 3 just to make sure I get it.
Oh yeah, get that fright for fusion.
I also run 3 Saw. Most people don't run 3, but I like running 3 just because of the effect to keep going through my deck more to get more plays off. So it's really good to have.
Yeah.
And I also like pulling out Leo. Leo's really awesome. So I have a really high chance of pulling out Leo. And I can't get playing with Leo because I like his burn damage effect. And that comes in handy in a lot of situations where it needs to be.
Oh yeah, get that off real quick.
2 Sabers. I only run 2 instead of 3 because I can pull them back from the graveyard back to the field really easily. I see them a lot. So 3 I think is just too much. I don't really need a whole bunch, and he's easy to get to the graveyard with Tomahawk. So
yeah.
I don't need 3.
Yeah, Tomahawk and then Saber effect, boom.
And speaking of Tomahawk, I run 2 Edge Imp Tomahawk. Just like I said, his effect, I can discard Edge Imp to burn for 800, so basically like a cowboy if I need that finish to damage off. And I can also send a Edge Imp to the graveyard, which like Sabers, or if I need to pull off a certain fusion, I can use him to pull off that certain fusion I need to pull off for certain situations. So he's always good. I put off so many fusions because of Tomahawk. And he's an 1800 beater. You can't beat that.
Yeah, so he's got an attack too.
He's not useless.
No.
Just 2 Fry for fusions. I would think about running 3, but 3 could be too cloggy. But you need at least 2. 1's not enough. 2 is, I think, a perfect number. So 2 is really good.
I agree.
3 polymerizations. 3 can be cloggy, but the reason why I run 3 because I make so many plays and I got so many cards to get to them. I can just keep on using them over and over and over again, and I always make sure I have a polymerization. And I can always use it with Toy Vendor also, and still have 1 in the hand so I can make multiple plays with Fright for Factory, and of course I got Bear and everything to get them back. So it keeps plays keep going and keep plays live. I want to make sure I get my fusions off and multiple fusions. I get Chimera out a lot because of that. 3 Toy Vendor helps me go through my deck really a lot faster and get a lot more plays going off. And when it's destroyed to the graveyard, I can search for a Fluff or a Saber, and I can send Toy Vendor with Toy Vendor's effect. Or if I happen to pull a Toy Vendor because of Toy Vendor's effect, it gets it off that way too. So it's a lot of chains. It's always good to have 3. 2 could be okay, but 3 is optimal in my opinion. Some people don't run Toy Vendor. Some people don't understand the reason why Toy Vendor is so good. And I would never take it out because it's just so good.
Yeah, we had a huge argument at locals about it.
2 Factory. 3's way too much because it's a secondary effect to get a Fire for Fusion back that's banned. It's okay, but I don't use that part as much. I use this to make multiple fusions off. So only 2 is really necessary. You can even run it at 1 if you want to, but I run 2 because it's optimal in my opinion. 2 MST. If I run a side deck with this deck, when I do, I run third MST in the side deck and some twisters or fairy winds. But in the main deck, all I need is 2. That's usually to stop vanity or something like that. So it comes in handy, or even to destroy my own toy vendor to get its effect off. So, 2 Dark Hole. Dark Hole is really good in this deck because it doesn't affect it. Even if I have a sheep on the field, my sheep just comes back, or if I have my monsters, I can send all clear the field, use Fright for Fusion, and just go off and plays. It doesn't affect, so
That's pretty much a help.
It's just so good. There's no reason not to run 2.
Oh no, no doubt.
I run 3 Royal Decree. Since I barely run any traps, which is just these 3 and 2 others, and I don't really have to worry about things. This will stop people from using Bottomless, Magic Cylinder, anything like that. Anything that's got to try to stop you, Royal Decree will make sure you can go for your OTK. So 3 Royal Decree is really awesome. It's helped out a lot. Saved me a lot of times. And I run 2 Breakthrough Skill. 2 reasons. One, it's another trap. Even when I don't have my Royal Decree, it can stop effects. There's nothing wrong with that. But also I can Toy Vendor, send it to the graveyard for Toy Vendor, and I can use Breakthrough Skill's effect on my turn to negate effects. Like I can negate a Clee monster's effect, so I can destroy it with Leo, or anything like that. There's a lot of things you can do with Breakthrough Skill, and I found it helps out really a lot in the deck, so I'm going to keep it in there. I might even run it at 3, but 2 is, to me, is optimal right now because I run 3 Royal Decrees.
Yeah.
I might put one on my side. And for the extra deck, this just a basic. Of course, the basic fusion monsters: Wolf, Bear, Leo, Sheep, Chimera. That's all you really need. And of course, I would run probably 2 of each, and put some exceeded monsters in there. But this is just what I got basically in there, and all my exceeded monsters are in the other decks. But when I run them, I put them in there. But
it's basically what you need to run it.
It's just basic.
Yeah.
And that is my Fluffal deck. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.
All right, Team Twisted Duelist.
Yeah.